This is awesome. This is a high school here. I know where we are exactly. Nice. I think there's fishing right across there too, so I could essentially take the quad right from my house, head out to the lake because the bay's right over there, do some fishing. Oh shit, I almost threw myself off the quad because I forgot I was in low gear. I'm gonna have to remember this little spot to come out on this trail. It's fantastic. I gotta say, guys, you know, you ride a trail. I've probably been out here 5 or 6 times so far on the bike and on my quads, and there's these little side trails. You think they just go in a loop, and all of a sudden you come out to somewhere you had no idea, really. I had no idea that this quarry was so close to the school. This must be just a little walking trail, probably. Yeah, loving it, guys. Hey, I used to have some snowmobiles also, some old guys, and I rode quite a few snowmobiles with work and whatnot. Awesome. I mean, it's totally different than the quads. I'm trying to figure out which one I like more, and I just have no idea because it's so different. I have to say, one of the most enjoyable things about having the sled was you go out in the woods. I mean, not this where there's houses and schools and whatnot all around you. I mean, the actual woods in the middle of the winter, and it's just nothing. No sounds, no anything. And you know, a nice snow dampening effect where everything's just so silent. That's got to be the most peaceful experience I've ever known. Out hunting and stuff like that. So where I used to live, we'd go out ptarmigan hunting, and it really doesn't matter if you get one or not, kind of deal, because it's just so cool to be out there. So you get that to some extent on these, but it's not nearly the same. You guys who own snowmobiles and do anything other than rip across the ice, you'll know what I'm talking about. That's always a blast too. I mean, don't get me wrong. You go faster on a snowmobile than you ever really would on a quad, because you get that wide open lakes and stuff, right? But the quad, what I like is you can go pretty much most places without the stress of, am I going to sink in this? Am I going to bog it down and be totally screwed? You know what I mean? Like, you ride the trails, you know you're going to ride pretty much trouble-free for the most part. And there's nothing like hitting nice trails on a nice sunny summer day in a t-shirt. Awesome feeling. Like I said, 2 totally different experiences. I got too many hobbies, guys, and I want too many things. Luckily, I don't have the problem that a lot of guys have, because my wife also loves the things that I like. So it's easy for me to get away with stuff. I don't have to surprise her one day and sleep on the couch for a month because I made a new purchase. The other benefit to that is I get to ride and do these things guilt-free because she likes to join me most of the time, and I don't feel like I'm, you know, ditching my family to go out and do what I like to do, because my wife loves it. My kids are just getting started in it. Surprisingly, my daughter's taken to it quite a bit. She's super excited to start ice fishing this year, and I never expected that, and that is just amazing to me. My son's, he's 6 and he's never really done a lot of this stuff before. It's totally my bad, but I have no doubt that he's gonna like to do it also. I haven't done a lot of this stuff, guys, for the last couple years because just moving around and stuff, like, I never really truly get to know an area at this point, and I've had a lot of trouble, you know, finding some fishing spots and hunting and whatnot. But at this point, I'm liking exploring just as much as anything, so I'm looking forward to this following spring and summer. So, trails nearby, guys. We have the Eastern Ontario Trails Alliance, and there's hundreds of kilometers of trails not too far from my house, and I do have a trailer now as well. So what I'm looking at is trailering out there, taking some weekend trips kind of deal. There's ghost towns that the trails pass right through, a couple actual towns, so I haven't spent too much research on it, but motels and stuff if need be, if we can't haul the camping gear. Also streams, so tons of streams with some brook trout and whatnot. I'd love to get my line in, pull out a few of those bad boys, maybe have a little trout lunch in the bush. Awesome. I'm super very much looking forward to it, and I think that'll make great video. Oh geez, I completely forgot to mention, you can see my GoPro Hero 3 here. What does that mean? How am I recording this video from my helmet? The suspense is killing you, I know. I forgot you can see it on my helmet right now. Anyways, as you figured out by now, I got the new GoPro that I was after. I got the Hero 5 Session. I was looking for the black. All they had in stock was the Session, so I considered it a little bit of a, well, it was a decision maker for me that they didn't have the black in stock. I saved $150 or so, and I might as well start heading back. So I saved $150 or so. I picked up some high capacity SD cards instead. So I didn't know this, but this thing doesn't have an external battery, which was a removable battery, which was a bit of a killer for me. I didn't know it until I brought it home and started looking at it a little bit deeper. But the battery life seems to not be very good. About an hour and a half or so, which sucks. So hopefully it'll function for me for these short rides and whatnot. If I'm putting it stationary on a tripod or set up somewhere for fishing, I've already tested it out with an external power source, like a little battery bank plugged in, and it seems to work really well. So hopefully that solves my problem in that sense. But what's done is done, right? So down the road, if my channel starts to pick up, maybe I'll pick up a Hero 5 Black, or I guess we'll see how that goes. The next on my list for YouTube tools is still the drone, so I'm sure this camera will be decent. This is my first test with it though, so a little bit excited about that. Oh shit, I know where I am now too. Damn it. For the Nipissing trip, I found an old Kodak Play Sport, it's called. It's a waterproof handheld video camera. Not the greatest quality, and it was super cheap. It was like $100 years and years ago. But the underwater videos were pretty decent. So what I'm going to try to do is set that up to get some, put it on a little pole or something and stick her in the hole when I'm pulling up a fish to see if I can get some underwater shots. And I got my Contour still, which is a good little occasional use, throw on a different view. Not the greatest quality. Now I got this Hero 3, which is still fantastic quality. I have that as a secondary camera, and this one here, the GoPro the 5 Session, is my primary, so that's decent. I also have my cell phone, which is a Note 5, takes good video, and I have a mirrorless Nikon 1J1, which I'd set up occasionally. So I'm going to fill you in on some personal business here. Kind of personal. I used to do a lot of motorcycle videos. You 492 or however many subscribers that were with me from before know what I'm talking about here. So dual sport motor vlogs. I enjoyed it. I pumped out a few really cool videos, if you ask me, and I enjoyed it. I was super excited every time I posted one, but it ended up being so much work that it took a lot of the fun out of the ride. So I was going for rides basically to motovlog, and they would create like days worth of what ended up being like work after a little while. So I just stopped, basically. I got a little bit busier with work and my home life and stuff like that, and I kind of just one day said it's not worth it, which is, you know, it's that point where it becomes really work that I'm not interested anymore. So that's the story behind that, guys. I had a like 2-year absence, and sometimes I just wanted to go for a ride, you know, like hit the trails, or even just take a jaunt down the highways, some scenic areas and whatnot, and not worry about what kind of story am I going to tell today, or, you know, am I being interesting enough, or am I being annoying when I'm, you know, running on and on like I'm doing now. So I kind of stopped doing the recording. It was also a lot of work to set up my microphone, and, you know, you get stressed out because your microphone stopped working or the battery dies or whatever. So I just said screw it, long absence. Now I kind of picked it back up. I'll tell you a few things. This ATV business is a lot easier than doing it on the bike. This microphone thing, I'm really just threw something together today. It might not even work, but I figure I'll test it out. If it doesn't work, screw it. Reason is this: I've accepted the fact that I'm no longer a motorcycle only channel. I've embraced all my other hobbies and throwing it into a YouTube channel. If I screw up an ATV video, who cares? I went out for a ride, I had a good time. You know, I'll be on the ice soon. I know that fishing and ice fishing draws a lot of interest, and hey, I'm interested in doing it, and I can start to do it pretty hassle-free. So, hell yeah. You know, do something I love while I throw some cameras on, big deal. The editing thing, sometimes I'm going to spend a lot of time editing my videos. Sometimes I'm going to post fairly raw. You know, I'll try to make them both as enjoyable as I can. Regardless, give me the feedback, guys. If I don't have to spend 3 days editing a video, I won't do it every time. Sometimes I want to get out there, hit the ice, catch some fish, cut it. You know, if that's acceptable to you guys, then I'm very happy about that. I'm not gonna be like a slouch and post crap. Like even my last 2 videos I've been disappointed in with audio and whatnot, but it's gonna get better and better, and I'm getting better and better at editing again and more efficient. So things are looking up. That's what I'm trying to say. So I haven't talked to you guys about this yet. I like guns. So Canadians like guns too. What do I got? I got a few pistols, Smith & Wesson variety, the M&Ps, love them. I got a Ruger precision rifle. I'm not gonna tell you guys all my guns, so I'll tell you the exciting ones. So I got the Ruger precision rifle most recently. I got Vortex Viper PST on that bad boy. It's what is it? I want to say 6:24 magnification, 50mm objective. Pretty sweet. Illuminated reticle. It's MOA, and loving that thing so far. I reload for that as well. I'll be posting 100% be posting videos on that. I also have an AR-15. It's a Smith & Wesson, also M&P Sport. So again, value, right? So best bang for your buck right there, if you ask me, especially in Canada. I'll post some videos on that. I have an AR, correction, I got a Vortex Spark 2 on that as well. Value again, right there. The Vortex, if you guys don't know Vortex, check them out. They're not the cheapest, but for their quality, they're the best bang for your buck. And the real kicker for me is it comes with what they call an unlimited lifetime, unlimited VIP warranty or something to that effect. What it equals is basically unlimited lifetime warranty. No questions asked. As long as it wasn't intentional, they'll repair it or replace it for life. Which is friggin' amazing. I have to find the place where I came in now so I can get the hell out of here. I always do this every time I'm here. No, it's not there. I don't even know if I'm on the right side. Where am I? No, I'm on the wrong side. Son of a... So I'm gonna be honest, guys. Directionally, I am retarded. Like full retarded. Especially right now, I'm driving around in circles, just chatting, not really paying too much attention. But I always suck, to be honest. I'm gonna say, guys, I really I'm gonna say I'm really liking getting back into this stuff. There's a quad there. Let's see where he's at. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. You can hear it sliding around. Holy shit. She's steep. Can't beat it. Alright, so I think my battery on my new Hero, actually, you know what? It's not the battery at this point. It's my SD card. She's got to be running out. I think I got about an hour footage on a 16 gig card. I should have put my higher one in. But anyway, she's running out. I'm going to say thanks, guys, if you're still with me at this point. Awesome. If you guys haven't subscribed already, please do so. That will very much help me out. I'm going to be posting a massive variety of videos. And I mean, some hunting, some fishing, summer and winter. Oh yeah, I'm sliding everywhere right now. This is another steepy. Steepy? Yeah, look at this. That wasn't nearly as I expected. Alrighty, so I'm going to be posting videos of basically hunting, fishing, summer and winter, ATV, motorcycle. I'm sure there's going to be some others as well. Jeep stuff. You guys want to let me know anything you're interested in? I love everything. That's my problem. In the meantime, please like these videos, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends who may have the same interests. Holy smokes, this is deeper than I expected. And yeah, that's awesome. I'm almost home. I'm gonna cut this video right now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.